What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another Psych Reacts video. I am Poseidon, and today we are going to be looking at a 12-year-old girl on Dr. Phil. You might have seen her before if you catch some of these episodes or see them on YouTube, but this girl's name is Aneska, and she has very extreme anger issues. So this is like the introductory video. It's on Dr. Phil's channel, and they have a playlist if you want to check all of those out. But let's go ahead and get into this situation here. So we're going to start and hit play and then rewind it, and we'll talk more about it.
My behavior is pretty bad. Violence, physical abuse, verbal abuse. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would think my anger would be 10. Trust me, when that happens, you do not want to be in my room. One time, I got really angry. I jumped off my bed and I pushed my mom, and it really hurt her back. I called my dad stupid, idiot, moron, dumb. If my brothers and my sisters...
So right off the bat, she begins explaining her anger issues and what are the outcomes of that. So she pushes her mom, she yells at her dad, calls him names, and I don't know if it's mentioned in this episode here, but she does say that her siblings are afraid of her. They actually are the ones who contacted Dr. Phil because they're afraid to sleep at night, because they're afraid that she will come in and hurt them. I did find that they have done some research on her, and they have informally diagnosed her with bipolar and sensory dysregulation disorder. So bipolar for kids is a little bit different than it is with adults, because adults experience the more high and lows portion with the depression and the mania, but kids are a little bit different. So we'll talk about that more in just a minute. But also, the sensory dysregulation is defined as when your sensory system is out of balance. So this happens when there are too many sensations to process at once, or there are not enough. Commonly, this disorder is found in autistic kids. That's why you find those kids with autism that have the headphones on, because noises to them are a bit louder than to a normal child. So that's why they wear the headphones, because their ears are too sensitive because they're processing too many of that one sensation, causing it to overload their brain. So let's go ahead and continue with this video. Learn more about Aneska.
Sisters do something annoying, they're in big trouble. I'll hurt them, I'll threaten. One time, they made me really angry, and I chased my siblings around with a knife. When I was...
So this little section there kind of points toward how the sensory dysregulation feeds into her bipolar disorder, because she mentions, not specifically in this video, but in another one, where if her siblings are being loud and obnoxious, she gets really angry and she retaliates toward them. So that could be a cause and effect of the sensory dysregulation and her siblings being too loud and being obnoxious, and it irritates her brain because it's too much for her to process at once, therefore leading to an effect result with the bipolar disorder, causing her mood to skyrocket and get even angrier about the noises that are occurring in her brain. In this next clip here, we get to see her anger at work, and all I gotta say is poor little hamster.
When I was 6, I had a hamster named Jack. One time I took him out of his cage. I wanted to play doctor.
She used the mag light and basically beat it to death into a flat object.
Did you smash it?
Oh my God. I remember where I did it. It was in the living room.
Was he smashed?
Yeah, he was gone.
Notice her reactions there. It's a little bit odd because when someone asks you, did you smash your hamster? Usually you would think back to that as a traumatic experience and it would be very, very sad. But she's like, oh my God, yeah, I did do this. Let me tell you how it went. And then she goes, yeah, he's gone. So there's no empathy in there, which leads some people to think that she might have antisocial personality disorder, which is being a psychopath. But it's hard to tell with the whole other factors that are coming in, which we will find out more in this video. So let's go ahead and hit continue and learn more about Aneska.
Another time, Mom showed us baby birds. I said, oh, they're so cute. 5 minutes later, had a bunch of baby birds in my hands. And then that's when I remembered, if I put them back in the nest, the mama bird would kill them. The voices told me if I don't save the baby birds, then they're gonna do something to my family, something bad. So I killed them.
So with the baby bird situation, it kind of almost rules out antisocial personality disorder because she's hearing these voices that are telling her irregular thoughts to make her think that these baby birds are somehow gonna harm her family, which is not true. So there could be something else that is tying into her behavior that is making her believe that the birds are gonna hurt her family, therefore she killed them. But she does have no empathy when she does say that she killed them, even though she might now know that they weren't going to hurt her family. There's still a lack of empathy, which is a little bit disconcerting. So let's watch that back.
Save the baby birds, then they're gonna do something to my family, something bad. So I killed them.
So there's no empathy in her voice. She's just like, so I killed them. Okay. You know, they were going to hurt my family, then, you know, I'll hurt them. So that to me is a little bit odd. So let's continue watching this last section here.
Violence makes me feel comfortable. It's just a bad situation.
Okay, so that is like the intro to her case with Dr. Phil. I do want to mention that bipolar in children seems to be a little bit different than in adults because some of the signs for bipolar in children include severe mood swings, hyperactive, impulsive, aggressive, or socially inappropriate behavior, risky and reckless behaviors. With children, it seems like it affects their mood swings a lot more, causing them to be more aggressive, which for adults, it's usually, I'm gonna get a lot done today, or I feel hopeless. So those are kind of the differences between children and adults with bipolar disorder. So they did do a fMRI and brain scan and all of that on Aneska, and they compared it to what a normal brain would look like. So let's go ahead and check that out real fast. All right, so they had a brain scan done on Aneska, and let's take a look at what he has to say.
Aneska's MRI compared to what a normal brain looks like, which is the green. Aneska is yellow. Compared to the green, her brain is on fire. Too much activity in the frontal lobes.
So they're saying that this is too much activity in the frontal lobe, which the green is what is normal, and this is the rest of hers. So she has way too much activity compared to normal in her frontal lobe.
This is very abnormal. The brain's engine is out of sync and not in rhythm with itself, which might explain why she's having a lot of aggression and impulse control. This is Aneska's fMRI.
So that's why they kind of unofficially diagnosed her with the sensory dysregulation, because she has too much activity in her brain, which could lead to the impulsivity and the aggression due to the frontal lobe being lit up too much in these MRI scans. So I just want to clarify one last time that I am a psychology major. I am still in school and I'm not an expert. So if you have any other insight on this and would like to tell me, feel free to leave it down in the comments below and I will check it out. I would love to further the discussion on this. So if you did enjoy this video and want to see more Psych Reacts in the future, be sure to drop a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and turn on post notifications. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate it, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace!